16-year-old Christy Powell.
Well, it was a great exercise, just a couple of waivers, but they're going to be happy with this routine, but it's a long way to go. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah, if she was in J.C. Phelps, Carrie Strug, or Dominique Dawes' position, this would be fine. This would be great. You'd be happy to have Beam done with a performance like that, but when you're in 9th place and only the top 5 make it, that's not going to get you any closer.
In 3rd place is Carrie Strug. 2 more rotations for her.
Remember, in the compulsory exercise, Carrie won that event. Huge score for Carrie. Well, you're going to see the same kind of dynamics here in this exercise. She's one powerful tumbler.
Once again, Amy Chow's core exercise that happened just earlier was a 9.712. Her parents, Bert and Melanie.
Oh, my God.
All of them looking to see if she'll make her 2nd trip to the Olympics.
All right. Take the problem.
The crowd is going nuts.
Oh, my God. I was afraid of this.
You know, it was a great routine when Bella starts hugging just about anybody around him on the floor.
You guys, she was a baby in 92, and she is a veteran in 96. And I'll tell you, she is one solid player. You can count on Carrie Strug. This tumbling was incredible. Check this out. Full twisting double back, end of the floor exercise routine. And she nailed it, Tim. I know you're happy with that one.
Here's a replay of Bella's reaction. You don't need sound for this. We'll do the sound. Up, stick, up.
No!
That was a good one.
Where's someone to hug? We're waiting for Carrie's score. I should tell you that Christy Powell's beam scored a 9.562. Here's somebody else who could sneak in with a great routine in 6th place.
A very risky opening to her routine, and it was incredible, solid. Here is someone that I don't think a lot of people expected, Mary Beth Arnold, to be in this position.
Only 14 years old. Says she doesn't watch herself on television, doesn't even watch tapes of herself or read articles about herself.
It just doesn't matter, she says.
I spoke with her coach, Neil Resnick, before the meet, and I said, what's the key? And he says, beam. For Mary Beth, it's always beam.
I sat down with her just yesterday, and you see that wrap on her left leg? She's fearful that that's a stress fracture. She says it's very painful for her to compete on.
She has already completed such solid acrobatic combinations, very difficult ones, I might add. She's looking great. Some very interesting choreography. One of the requirements, they have to work down low on the balance beam.
Neil also told me, her coach, that the most difficult thing on the leg is the dismount. It's not the punching, it's the landing.
She needs to stick.
There you go. What a big performance from a 14-year-old.
She really pulled it all out. This is going to be a big score, John.
Well, that's exactly what she needs. She is in 6th place, needs to move up. Amanda Borden doesn't seem to be wavering. She needs big, solid routines just like that.
A huge battle in that no-go zone of 5, 6, and 7. Carrie Struck. If she keeps this up, she is definitely going 9.925 on her floor exercise. Mary Beth Arnold. Her score is coming up. Don't go away. Welcome back. We're here live. This competition, of course, has a reputation for leaving competitors behind, and Mary Beth Arnold certainly doesn't want to be left behind. And with scores like that, she could climb into 5th place, a 9.625 on the beam. One young lady who was left behind, who is here live in the stands, Diane Durham, who was left behind back in 1984.
I do think that we probably could have gotten the gold had I been on the team.
In my heart, I am an Olympian. Just because I didn't get to compete, you know, I was named on that Olympic team and I did what I was supposed to.
Kim Kelly missed the Olympics in 1992. Diane Durham stayed home in 1984. Diane was Bella Caroli's first elite gymnast in America. She was a 2-time junior champion, the 1983 national champion. She was headed for the Olympic Games with teammate Mary Lou Retton. At the 1984 Olympic trials, Diane Durham was in 6th place after the compulsories. A spot on the team seemed likely. But on the second night of trials, she injured her ankle on the vault with 2 events to go. And Diane was not sure if she would be able to continue.
I remember that they said, oh, Diane, you don't have to compete because we can petition you onto the team. It is not a problem. Diane, don't worry about it. Oh, your track record is so great. You're going to make the team.
But that wasn't true. The rules said you must have competed in the 1983 Worlds to petition onto the team. Diane wasn't at Worlds because of a wrist injury. 1 month after trials, she got a phone call.
They called Bella, and he said they're not going to let you go to the Olympics. It was one of the most painful, I guess, phrases that I've ever heard in my entire life. I truly, truly believe that things happen for a reason. And I think that with me getting ready to open my school, that I can teach young gymnasts. Maybe that's what I was put on this earth to do.
Kim Kelly made the Olympic team in 1992. She finished 6th and was on her way to Barcelona. But USA Gymnastics rules allowed for a second selection procedure right before the games. On the final night of the tryouts, Kim thought her coaches came to tell her the good news about the Olympics.
Their faces were just